copy of the Open Meeting Act is back by the front door there, and it is available for public review. Tonight we have the invocation with Jeff.
Let's pray. Father, we do thank you for our wonderful city. We thank you for the privilege we have of living here and just being here. And so tonight I pray for these leaders of our community. I pray that you give them wisdom and discernment, and God, that all the different things on their agenda they will have thought through well and will act in the best interest of our community and honoring to you. So God, I thank you for them and their willingness to serve us in this way. So Father, I just pray you bless them this evening. And ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Jeff. We'll do the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I call this meeting to order. Individuals who have appropriate items for City Council consideration should complete the topic for consideration for City Council agenda form located at the information table by the front entrance to the council space. If the issue can be handled administratively without council action, notification will be provided. If the item is scheduled for a meeting, notification of the date will be given. Okay, any announcements tonight or recognition?
The only thing that I wanted to mention, we have a planning commission meeting scheduled for next Monday, April 13th at 5:15.
Okay.
And I know that we will be discussing the zoning regulations. We're still working through the supplemental zoning regulations. We're actually at the RV parks right now, so we're making our way through. Yeah. So, that will be Monday, the 13th at 5:15.
Okay, thank you. Item on the agenda is to approve the proclamation designating April 12th through 18th, 2026 as Public Safety Telecommunications Week and authorize the mayor to sign. Okay.
I move to approve the proclamation designating April 12th through 18th, 2026 as Public Safety Telecommunicators Week and authorize the mayor to sign.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Here we come.
What numbers you got for us, Chief?
Well, I'd just like to let the council know that our telecommunicators, we call them dispatchers, they're our first responders. They are the ones that take the initial call. They're the ones that are behind the scenes. They bridge the gap between the public calling in and the services that we send out to help the folks here in McCook. And so it's just nice to once a year recognize what they do for the department and what they do for the community. And so I'm just trying to recognize that we really appreciate what they do, even though they're the unsung heroes behind the curtain, so to speak.
Okay.
How many dispatch team members do you have?
We have 6 dispatchers right now. 2 of them are in training. 1 of them is about to be released from training. And then we have, I ran a query for 25. It was about, I think around 24,000 phone calls per year that come in. Usually run anywhere from, they dispatch anywhere from between fire, EMS, and police, anywhere from 400 to 500 calls for service a month. And that's 911, that's the admin lines, that's text to 911, all of that, they handle all of that.
And how many agencies are we dispatching from then?
We dispatch for the county, for the sheriff's office. We dispatch for our fire EMS, our police department, and then Indianola, Bartley, Beaver Valley, which is Danbury, Lebanon, and Red Willow, Western. And so we dispatch for all those entities. Plus, we have the ability to transfer to all the surrounding counties. 911 calls that are kind of on the edge of our jurisdiction, they come in, we can transfer them to the right jurisdiction. They're also pretty versed in some tech that we have so that we can locate people if they don't know where they're at. We have tech that can locate their handset. They call it on a cell phone. And we can track where that cell phone goes. So that's really handy if somebody's out in the county or on the highway, they don't really know where they're at. We can fairly quickly develop a dispatchable location in an emergency. And so they train back there. I believe the Public Service Commission requires they have at least 12 hours of continuing ed every year. And all the new bells and whistles, we gotta stay up on training for that. Plus there's quality control, we gotta always pass the quality control. So they do a lot back there, and our 911 coordinator, she helps keep us going as far as funding and making sure that all our paperwork is filed every month. And that's quite a job in itself, all that reporting. So I just really appreciate everything that they do for us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, next item is the consent agenda. All right, we'll do it. All those in favor, say yea, opposed, nay. Okay.
I votes cast yea, no votes cast nay.
The consent agenda is approved on one motion. Any item listed on the consent agenda made by the request of the city council member or public in attendance be considered as a separate item under the regular agenda. Council?
I have none for you.
Nothing, Your Honor. I got in trouble last time before I did this. Unless somebody in the audience wants to speak.
No.
Okay, how about any of the staff? Want to pull anything?
Not staff, I don't know the audience has.
Okay, audience, do you have anything to pull from the consent agenda tonight? Okay,
I make a motion on the consent agenda to accept items A through, is it, N?
any discussion, council? All those in favor, vote yea, opposed, nay.
I votes cast yea, no votes cast nay.
We move on to the regular agenda. Consider the approval of a request from Southwest Nebraska Freedom Fest Committee to use ACE funds in the amount of $1,500 for the 4th of July fireworks display.
I move to approve the request of the Southwest Nebraska Freedom Festival Committee to use ACE funds in the amount of $1,500 for the 4th of July fireworks display.
Hi, Dan.
I'll second that.
Okay. Thank you for coming, and thank you for what you guys do.
But you have to change your sweatshirt out.
Turn it inside out. Jealous. I'm Dan Miller, just here as representative of McCook Christian Church, and for the last several years we've put on what we refer to as the Southwest Nebraska Freedom Festival. And the purpose of that is just really to celebrate McCook and the surrounding community, but also to honor veterans, active duty military, first responders, police, fire, dispatchers, and just kind of honor them. And as part of the Freedom Festival, we have some food trucks and stuff there. And each of those active duty or veteran or any of those first responders receive a coupon for a free meal for us as during that event. Involves some inflatables, fireworks, some entertainment, and it's just something that we started several years ago just as an activity of the church. We had it in our parking lot for the first 2 years and quickly outgrew that. So since then we've been at the fairgrounds, and as the event has progressed, we've had a lot of community organizations and businesses just want to be a part of it. It's a great celebration and a great event. And so this year we're just asking if the city would want to partner with us on that and kind of help pay for some of the fireworks maybe.
Oh, since it's a really big year for the United States of America, I look for it to be a really big celebration.
Well, it will probably be similar to what it's been in the past as far as what we're doing with it. Just because that, limited resources, and, we basically work with whatever we can get on funding. So the fact we've already signed the contract for the fireworks, so we know what that's going to be, and inflatables, so all that stuff's already in place. So it's just a matter of getting the volunteers and get ready to go, and the public to come out and have a good time.
And Dan, if we have a really, really nasty night, which we know can happen, you're prepared to be on the inside and do the fireworks later? Is that what you would do?
We have 2 years ago, we had the storm come up and we knew it was going to be coming, so everything was inside the Kiplinger. I'm sure that's arranged to do that if that happens again this year. The fireworks, if there's no way to do it on the 3rd, we do it the night before the 4th. Our rain date or the next day would be the 4th. And I believe we also have in discussions with the fireworks company the possibility of actually moving it a week later to the 11th. So we've got some flexibility if the weather has to be bad that night on the 3rd.
Okay, great. Chief, do you have any questions?
I will add that speaking of the fire department, we have really benefited from the Freedom Festival, and from last year we just purchased a couple of grave markers for some unknown veterans that are at the cemetery. So that's what the money from last year went toward. So it's a very good goes to a very good cause, and that benefited the veterans. So I think it's a good deal.
Well, this is the second year we've given, because we gave $1,500 last year, right?
Correct.
So, yeah.
And then you have an ACE sign that you put up there.
Okay, the other thing is, Dan, do you take photographs of the event?
Last few years we had either photographs or video. We have people up there all night videoing, and then they'll put together a presentation.
Okay. I need to get a hold of you because ACE has an award. It's a Project of the Year award. And if I can get pictures from you, and I got pictures from Sarah from the Chamber of Commerce, and we submitted it, and McCook was one of the finalists this year.
Okay.
There were 7 cities selected. McCook was one of the finalists. We didn't get they took the top 3, but if we can get that for next year, it's an award where we get money back and we put it into our ACE fund again, so to help you guys out. So I just need to talk to you, Dan, about who takes the photographs. Okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
I can get you that name.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay. Thank you so much,
Yep.
Dan. for
Thank
that.
you.
Thanks for doing that, Dan. Thanks, Dan.
All those in favor vote yea. Opposed, nay.
I votes cast yea, no votes cast nay.
Okay, next item on the agenda is update regarding the new youth sports program.
Yeah, they're really trucking along out there. I'm not sure if anybody has had a chance to drive by there here recently, but the artillery street from Q to the sports complex is paved. They started to work on the artillery street from Highway 83 to the sports complex. They had it, I think the subgrade was down. And I saw the machinery out there this morning. I don't know if they started yet or not. Tomorrow. Okay. So, things are moving very, very quickly, on the infrastructure side. I believe we have all the water, sewer.
Yeah, all the piping.
Most of the storm sewer is in now at this point.
Yeah, I may have to still work on the detention cell areas, but the piping is in. So, working on the paving.
Yeah, it's moving quickly. And then on the sports complex side itself, they are turfing the championship baseball field. Looks like the softball field is almost to grade, so that won't be too far off. Things are just moving very fast. And so it's exciting to see. We saw some concrete getting poured last week. I think that this process, I keep telling people, everybody, just plan September, but it could be something that we're able to go ahead and utilize prior time to that. We just don't have a finish date yet or a completion date, but things are really moving rapidly.
And anybody that's done a drive-by, it's been great out there.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. And then I think the other thing, April 9th, we've got our team meeting.
Just a
Yeah.
progress update meeting for infrastructure project.
Okay.
So we'll have more to report at the next council meeting.
Anything else, Council? Thank you. Okay, next item on the agenda is ordinance number 2026-3115, amending the City of McCook Code of Chapter 38, fee schedule, Appendix O, swimming pool fees. I introduced ordinance number 2026-3115 by title and ask the clerk to please read the title.
An ordinance of the City of McCook, Nebraska, amending the City of McCook Code of Ordinances, Chapter 38, fee schedule, Appendix O, swimming pool admission fees, providing for the repeal of ordinance number 2025-3098, and any and all ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, providing for the effective date and publication thereof.
Ordinance number 2026-3115 has been introduced and read by title and that the statutory rule requiring reading on 3 different days be suspended.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion?
We actually brought this to the council last year. This is just a modification to make sure that we're actually streamlining our processes. Got a little burdensome last year at times. And so city staff has been working with Civic Plus to implement new software to try to make the fees associated with the swimming pool a little bit easier for us to process. I know that we had staff members that got inundated. I'm hoping this makes it a little bit easier. With the new software, we also kind of looked at maybe a best case scenario as far as how do we streamline our swimming admission fees to make sure that it's actually representative of what we're doing out there. So the recommended changes for this upcoming year will be to eliminate the babysitter grandparent season pass and replace it with the senior citizen 60+ pass, but it will be at the same amount, which is $40. We also are asking for the council to consider eliminating the lap swimming water walking season pass of $45 and lap swimming water walking daily pass of $3. Instead, we would just have those individuals just purchase a regular season pass or a daily pass, which just makes more sense. And with that, I don't think there are any other changes that we're asking to make to the fees.
Can people go online to buy like a season pass then?
That's
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's the plan.
Okay. All right, all those in favor vote yea, opposed nay.
You need to refresh.
Yes, it's coming. Well. Oh, just touch it. Oh. Okay.
I vote cast yea, no votes cast nay.
I move for final passage of ordinance number 2026-3115.
So,
Okay, any discussion, council, on that? Okay, all those in favor vote yea, opposed nay.
I vote cast yea, no votes cast nay.
Ordinance number 2026-3115 is declared lawfully passed and adopted upon publication as required by law. Okay, council comments.
Just curious if we have an update when the Barnett Park stuff will be installed, just to give the public an idea of where we're at.
We're just waiting to hear, time back from the installers.
Okay.
So when we get that information, we'll share that with the council.
Okay. So we're working on it?
Yep.
Okay, yes, we are.
And we've got the equipment, we're just waiting for the installation.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Choice gas selection period started the 2nd of this month and goes to the 22nd. There are 8 suppliers again this year. Please look into it. And I hope you choose ACE, because ACE has contributed a lot back to this community. If you don't know it, this last year we got $19,380 back. We can use it for like the fireworks and pardon me?
A bus.
The bus, and there's a whole list of things, right? So, choice gas selection period, please. Please look into it at least.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, an executive session may be held upon a majority vote of the council for the protection of public